Hello, hello. Uh, this is a magic system I've been working on for 3 years, and I'd just like to go over the basics. Um, First of all, spellcraft and ability craft, item craft, all this kind of stuff. These aren't done, but spellcraft is pretty much done. You got the range of the spell, the power of the spell, the targets of the spell, the AoE and the size of the spell, the amount of effects of the spell, speed of the casting of the spell, speed of projectiles, name of the spell. So does it have an arc? Is it homing? Um, does it have a duration? Is it like a cloud or something that lingers? Um, is it a summon? Is it enchanting something temporarily? Um, is it automatic like with the press of a button, which requires Magitech? Um, are you multicasting two or more spells at the same time? Are you casting spells with someone else for the same spell? Combining your magics, because that could be good. Um, and then you have the various stats. It Quite a few stats. Um, Will save is just intelligence, charisma, intuition, and wisdom combined to make your will stat. That's gonna help you against magical attacks. Um, like Soul Slay or something that aren't like physically uh involved. Like a fireball is very physically involved. So things magic resistance could stop. It's a common trope in D&D. So basically every magic has aspects to it. Um, you've got weight with earth, precision with air, strength with earth. Air is also sound, typically. Um, Unless you're a merman, and then water would be sound, but we won't get into specifics. Um, Earth is masculine, water is feminine. Um, the bind aspect, which is like vines or something, is nature. Um, you've got the body is blood, but the mind is astral, and the undead are death. And the magic system needs some work, but basically there's a lot of magics that I think are like pretty solid. Like acid is just fiery water, fire and water combined. And that's the thing, you can combine these initial 8 magics to make any magic that's ever been in fiction. Um, you've got paper talismans, you've got um, healing fire for frost damage. Um, Communication or aura, I think is fire and air combined. Because it's very illusory, and both fire and air are they're pretty dancey. Um, but and also wisdom and intuition is kind of how communication works. Combine those two. So it's got a lot of layers to it. Um, there's a lot of interlinking of the magics. Like um, let's see, like astral fire is just It's kind of like it's kind of like solar, but it has air magic to it. And it just is a little different. Umbral Frost is kind of like Frost with a little bit of a difference to it. Um, Umbral um is like the opposite of Astral, but like Astral has, you know, I don't know. It combines with solar to smite undead. So like Astral is kind of opposed to death and kind of opposed to blood, heavenly versus hellish, and heavenly versus undead. And then Umbral is kind of opposed to Astral in that it is space as opposed to time. Um, and can stop spell casting while Astral can empower spell casting. And then we have Void, which is also sight. Um, then Void can be combined with dark magic, as opposed to light magic, which is astral in nature. Astral nature versus death and blood, light versus dark. And dark magic mixed with void magic can make void horrors, which are monsters born of nightmare. So yeah, they're kind of interesting. They're nightmares made real, basically. Um, I don't know, maybe combine that with Fey magic. Um, because Fey magic makes illusions real. So, yeah, maybe dark plus void plus Fey is nightmares made real. Um, actually, I'll note that down. Um, dark plus void plus Fey equals nightmares. And you can combine, this is all the combination magics, like Petrify is earth plus blood. Will save, you know, to avoid getting petrified. Combine with Void, which is sight magic, or combined with sight magic, and you have, if you stare at someone, they are petrified, or they have to make a will save. Um, and then you have Avada Kedavra, which is death plus lightning. Um, you have Dark Reflection, make a copy of an enemy made of shadow, kind of like the Dark Reflection of Link or Dark Link from Legends of Zelda. Um, you can combine magics. Um, if you combine some magics, you can make a basic Magicka Missile. So Fire, Heavenly, Lightning, Blast kind of makes a Magic Missile, and that does well against mutated undead or hellish chimeric fusions of, monsters. And with the heavenly damage and the lightning and the fire damage and the blast damage. Very effective. So yeah. Um, that's basically the magic system. I guess if I have one more minute, um, there are a few magic schools you can go down. Um, um, Alchemy uses, mana itself to transmute things. You have, all these kinds of damage types. There isn't a magic damage type. Um, but again, if you want to make a magic missile, you just like combine magics like necrotic and like hellish and like I don't know, maybe like add some